Well, this brother started off really nice and patient until this Indian store employee started to disrespect him. Check out how it ends.
I didn't take. I bought this from racetrack. I bought this from racetrack. Come on. Pay your money.
So, as you can see, this brother was just trying to pay for something, and it looks as though the store employee was accusing him of stealing it, and he was saying that he was trying to pay for it. And then, as you can see, the employee started screaming at him and telling him, go outside, go outside. Basically, he was kicking him out for no reason. So that caused this brother to go off, okay, and start, tearing up the front of the store. And then the employee, it looked as though he was going to call the police on him. Here's the thing. Look, you deliberately were disrespecting this brother, okay? He didn't do anything wrong. He was trying to pay for something. As usual, when black people walk into these stores, we are racially profiled by the folks and by the South Asian community as well. And they clearly did not want this man's money. They did not care, and they started to disrespect him, so he popped off. Now, what I will say, this is just my own Auntie M talking to these brothers out here, please pull up your pants. Please. Did you see how his pants were hanging all the way down past his behind, and then his slipper even slipped off? He had to go back and put his slipper on. It's like, please. And I'm not suggesting that he still should have been racially profiled based on the way he was dressed, because when it comes to black people, we're damned if we do, we're damned if we don't. We could be looking as respectable as possible. We can be the most law-abiding person, but we are, coming into the door, we're already profiled. But this is just me saying, just please stop dressing this way. It's not cute at all. That's just a little side note. But back to the story. Here again is an example of the South Asian community disrespecting black people for no reason, okay? Other than they feel like they are superior to us, just like the folks do. And they racially profile us just like the folks do. So we're not going to put up with it. So here's a brother who tried. He tried, and then he lost it. And it looked as though the employee was going to call the police, like they do, whatever. But these brothers left beforehand. Here's what the other thing I'm going to say. We need to stop putting our money into these stores. Stop investing in these stores. I'm sure there's a store somewhere that's owned by black people in the United States that you could have gone to. Stop investing in these establishments. That's the other thing we have to do as well. We don't need to put up with it. We need to put our dollar in our community, okay? And there are lots of even online stores that are owned by black people that we can invest in. We need to stop so that we don't have to be in this position where we are popping off. And what's to say if this man called the police that these brothers wouldn't have ended up arrested? Because that might have been what would have happened if the police turned up. And on top of that, they would have described somebody, and they would have gone and picked up some other random black man who fit the description. So, it ends up going down this horrible vortex for us. So the best thing to do proactively is not invest in any of these establishments anymore. That's it. It avoids all of this. All of it. That's my 2 cents. But I completely understand the anger. I completely understand it because we are fed up of this behavior. We get it so much from the folks. We don't need to get it from people who, some of them are even darker than us, more black looking than we are. We don't need to put up with that and accept that from them either. You know what I'm saying? So I understand the anger. I totally do. I'm just saying it can be avoided if we stop investing. That's it. But family, let me know what you think about this. Drop your comments in the chat. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share this content. Also, don't forget to download the African Diaspora News Channel app from your Google or Apple store and subscribe to my YouTube channel, Emma Ansah Unfiltered. Until next time, please be safe.